What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing Simic mid-range. This is one that's been kind of making the rounds, but I didn't get a chance to play it fully, so this is with Druneth, the Reviver of Hive. This says mid-range, but this is more Simic aggro, I feel like. Basically, you get to copy a creature spell if it casts is equal to the power of the creature. We got Ouroboroid, Genemorph Imago, and a ton of other smaller spells, but also ramp spells to help us get there. So let's get right on into it, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on our way to 1,800 subscribers now, and I think this is a decent hand. We'll go ahead and throw down the Llanowar Elves, our anime version, and see, this is where it gets pretty decent with this, because turn 2 we can always go ahead and go into a Pawpatch. Well, we could do double Pawpatch here, actually. Let's Offspring it. See, and look at that, we got 3 creatures out now. If we get another land, then we can Ouroboroid, and boom, we got a big ol' army. We might even want to Pawpatch again. I think Pawpatch once more is going to be good. Let's get that down. Swing in for 3. And let's see. If opponent has a kill spell for the... Ooh, there's the land. We throw down the Ouroboroid. If opponent kills it with like a Shoot the Sheriff or something, we're going to get to activate the Pawpatch Recruit's ability 4 times. This is why this was titled as mid-range, but I really think this is more aggro. Okay, Bitter Triumph. See, so let's just even out all the counters across the way. Let's pump everything up, and opponent is about to get hit pretty hard for 10. And already down to 7. And opponent seen enough. The unqualified robot is out of here. On to the next one. All right, Roy McCrank. Let's see. And, this might not be a great hand to keep. I might risk it, though, because we do have the Gene Pollinator. If we just get a green source down after the Willowrush Verge, I mean, I think we're good there, because, I mean, Gene Pollinator, tap, double Pawpatch, go from there. No land. Let's go ahead and Spyglass Siren. We can't quite Gene Pollinator yet. I swear these matchups are quick. Alright. Well, I don't think we throw a block here. Go ahead and just hope for another land. Well, we get another land, but it's not great. Let's search for the map token, and we get another. Oh, what are the odds? 3 Willowrush Verges. Okay. Well, I mean, even if one of them was just like a breeding pool or a forest, we may have a shot, but I think it's over. I don't. This is a quick one. Yeah, mono red. Yeah, we still didn't get a land. Well, okay. Oopsie. Good game, opponent. Let's get out of here. On to the next one. Alright. Let's try this again. Opponent showing the Chandra avatar, so maybe another mono red. Well, we got the different types of land now, and we have the Gene Pollinator and Genemorph Imago. This could be it. This could be a very good hand for us. I think we go ahead and start off with the Gene Pollinator, and then we can always turn 2, go into Druneth. Well, I was going to say, they're going to stab the Pollinator. Makes sense. And let's see what we got. I kind of want to do Druneth, I think. Yeah, I was going to say we could go Genemorph, but I'm not sure. Okay, Flood Pit's Drowner. And This might be a bad matchup for us too. Opponent might take us through the woodworks, but next turn we can always go Imago, and then into Spyglass Siren. Or if we, ooh, Pawpatch. Well, hang on. I think our best bet might be to Pawpatch Recruit and pay the offspring, because it's still going to double it. So then we're going to have a ton of little rabbits running around. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there we go. That is cool. So the Druneth doubled our offspring too. And then next turn we get to Ouroboroid also. So opponent's going to tap down the Pawpatch. Oh, if they let us do this. So we can pump up our Druneth, pump up the other rabbit, pump up the other rabbit, pump up the other rabbit. All of the Pawpatch Recruits. Crazy. Are they going to do another one? If they target another one, let's see. They got another Flood Pitch Drowner. Wow, they have it all, don't they? They're going to tap down that one. Wait, so yeah, we're going to get to double our Ouroboroid here. That's actually crazy. Oh, never mind. Opponent saw enough. Well, on to the next one. See, I told you this is aggro. We might actually get 4 total matches in here and still have less than 15 minutes. Man, I was really wanting that Ouroboroid here too. Okay. Let's try this one. Gene Pollinator. And that's the really, this is the mid-range part of the deck, is the Azure Beastbinder. Even if you don't get, ooh, we can actually double Beastbinder. Well, no, let's go Imago here. Then if we want, we can actually Pawpatch Recruit, but I'm going to hold off. Let's say Azure Beastbinder is really good for us because it shuts down our opponent's creatures or artifacts, basically. I think they take the Pawpatch Recruit here with the Deep Cavern Bat. Let's see. If they're smart, they take the Beastbinder, but that's just me. I've seen how much, yeah, they take the Pawpatch. Well, it's about to get fun here. So we can play a forest or a breeding pool. I think we play out the Beastbinder first, because we're basically going to play down an additional mana, so we got to go with the breeding pool. We can turn the Imago into a 3/3, and then we can tap our other Beastbinder, turn that into some mana for another Beastbinder, swing for 3. And next turn when we attack, we can turn our opponent's creatures into 2/2s, and they can't be blocked, while our Azure Beastbinders can't be blocked. And let's see. And okay, there we go. Swing. Let's say they got rid of our Imago, that's fine. Turn these into 2/2s. Boom. Throw down a Llanowar Elf. And see what opponent's gonna do. Curious what opponent. Okay, shoot the sheriff. That makes sense. Strategic betrayal. I think the Pollinator's done its job. This is very much mid-range where we get here. While opponent's swinging, we can actually block. Maybe they didn't think we could block, so now we get our Pawpatch back. That's good for us. We get another Azure Beastbinder, but I think we go ahead and just offspring the Recruit and then swing, turn it into a 2/2. It loses all of its abilities and keep going. See, this is where we get in full control here. This is where I think mono blue tempo is going to be amazing. I'm going to build the deck for standard and test it out. I think it's going to be great because you've got so many ways to just shut off your opponent's stuff. So let's see how this does. This is a Simic one too, and it's still pretty good. Opponent still attacks into it. We block. Okay. Let's get the Innkeeper's talent down. Go ahead and pump up. We can pump up the Pawpatch. We attack again, turn these both into 2/2s, but we want to hold back our Pawpatch Recruit. And pass a turn. Okay, another Acolyte. Well, we can shut it down again. We can go ahead and play the Siren. Put down, well, I guess we throw down the Beastbinder. We can pump up the Recruit again. Swing, turn off both of the Acolytes. Opponent goes down to 9. And wonder what opponents got. They could still make us, well, no, they could draw a card, but yeah. Let's see. I'm waiting for opponent to do their next thing. So they lose 2 life. I think we can go ahead and Innkeeper's talent here, pump it up again, and then I mean, I think we just get ready to win here soon. We can pump up the Siren, pump up the other rabbit, and then swing out. Go ahead and turn all these creatures into 2/2s and make opponent block. So yeah, we're going to lose 1 Pawpatch, that's fine, but opponent goes down to 2 life, and I mean, really their only shot is to create a demon. So they gain 2 life, but we're going to hit them for 4 coming through. But it's going to be 4 if we get this, actually. Okay. Well, yeah, it's going to be 4 anyways. We get 2 1/1 counters on there. Boom, boom. Swing out. Turn this into a 2/2. And good game, opponents. Let's get into the wrap-up. So this is Simic midrange or Simic aggro. I think I'm going to call this aggro because it does the best of both worlds. I know that's kind of what midrange does, but yeah, this deck is just insane. I would say if you have it and you enjoy this type of play style, definitely do so, especially if you like best of 3 and like the sideboard options available for blue as well. But let me know what you think in the comments, and once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.